patients aren't going to buy it. If it's not affordable, it's staying at the pharmacy. So GoodRx is wonderful to help patients. It's definitely great for people who don't have insurance, but for people who do have insurance like me, it's great for people like that too, because I have like a high deductible insurance plan. And so, paying $100 for a medication is ridiculous, even for a doctor.
Can I eat anything I get on Uber Eats? Well, here's how to know. Look at it. And if it's food, eat it. And if it's not food, don't eat it. We've always been farmers. Always had our own way of doing things. Respecting tradition, but never thinking tradition. At Tillamook, the only thing we love more than making our food is making it for you.
If it's time for a new home, explore Rockford Homes in the community of Butler Farms, located just south of Columbus. Rockford Homes offers customizable floor plans that are beautiful and functional at an affordable price. Butler Farms lies within the Hamilton School District, with the high school recently named one of America's best, and is close to the area's premier athletic club, picturesque parks, and more. A Rockford home in Butler Farms is perfect for active families. Explore our customizable home designs at rockfordhomes.net.
Now that you can get anything delivered with Uber Eats, can you eat anything you get delivered? I'd say probably. No, maybe not.
Hear ye, hear ye. The fabled King's Royal has returned to Eldora Speedway. Join us for the biggest party of the summer. Thousands of race fans, a city of campers, the greatest sprint car action this world has ever seen. Don't miss a second of the action at the 39th running of the King's Royal, only at Eldora Speedway. Call the Eldora Speedway box office at 937-338-3815 or get tickets online at eldoraspeedway.com.
People from every corner of America facing challenges.
Everyone is just looking for some type of connection.
Just raise your hand and say, hey, I'd like to help.
Coming together to find solutions.
We are going to do something about it.
Their stories are our stories.
Welcome to Eye on America.
Stream now on the free CBS News app.
We have an inspiring story that started with a strange act of kindness.
We found it.
We share stories that lift you up and brighten your day.
The Uplift. Stream on the free CBS News app.
Welcome to CBS Mornings on this Wednesday, Hump Day. I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony Nicole. Dominic Burleson.
Yes, he is. We're all here. Let's go to today's eye opener. It's your world in 90 seconds. The top cop in Texas now says the Uvalde attack should have ended much sooner than it did. The latest shocking details.
There's compelling evidence that the law enforcement response to the attack at Robb Elementary was an abject failure.
A bipartisan breakthrough. Senate negotiators have cleared a procedural vote to move forward with gun control legislation.
An emotional testimony from election officials targeted by former President Trump.
Second guess everything that I do because of lies.
A powerful earthquake hit eastern Afghanistan, killing hundreds near the Pakistan border. The death toll is expected to rise.
A near catastrophe in Miami after a flight lands violently with more than 100 people on board.
It slid and it spun and the wing caught on fire. Bill Cosby has been found guilty in civil court in the sexual assault of a 16-year-old girl nearly 5 decades ago.
Gronk has left the building.
Rob Gronkowski announced on social media he's retiring. It's the second time that he's done that.
Kellogg is splitting into 3 different companies. Those companies will focus on cereals, snacks, and plant-based food.
It's a shame Kellogg is officially splitting up, but don't worry, it's not Cracker and Pop. We'll still get to see each other every third weekend.
Mr. Giuliani accused you and your mother of passing some sort of USB drive to each other. What was your mom actually handing you on that video?
A ginger man.
That
might explain why Rudy never produced any evidence. He kept jamming Altoids into his USB ports. This isn't working. Hand me a Ricola.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
I mean, it'd be very funny if it weren't so sad.
I was going to say Stephen Colbert always manages to find the joke, but that was very upsetting and very hard to hear her testimony yesterday.
Right about that.
I would like to
see this morning.
Yeah.
We got some essential reporting to share with you today, including Anna Warner's look at the nation's largest online mental health provider, Cerebral. Our investigation finds serious allegations of failure to help people in desperate need. Anna, she spoke exclusively with the company's CEO.
Plus, political ads, they've always had the potential to be misleading, but people who follow this sort of thing say the problem is much worse right now with outright falsehoods being spread, especially about the results of the 2020 election. So you might ask, what can be done about it? Turns out, not much, at least not as much as you may think. We're going to explain why, but we want to get straight to the news this morning because we've got breaking news from Afghanistan, where an earthquake that struck along the Pakistan border overnight has killed more than 1,000 people, according to one government spokesperson in that region. The Afghan government says hundreds of other people are injured, and